I'm Ricky Reddick. I'm a maintenance worker here at Cincinnati Job Corps.
My name is Christopher Reddick. I'm a facility maintenance instructor. I've been doing this since I've been right around 19 years old. Yes, I've always been interested in building and creating. Always something to keep my mind working in a positive manner. I rather enjoy coming to work on things.
If my hands aren't moving, I get jittery.
If maintenance isn't here, the world doesn't work. This is a field here that no matter what's going on this planet, something has to be fixed or maintained. At 8 years old, I was at the neighbor's house fixing the screen door. And that was something that everybody always talks about even to this day, that I was just destined to be a maintenance person.
So working on lawnmowers with my father has been a hobby of ours since I was younger. We have this one 1969 Rida lawnmower that we still can't find the solution to fix it.
My children tell me I never settle down, I never sit down, I'm always doing something. Favorite things about my trade would be working with my hands.
I was very hands-on growing up. I learned better with my hands than I do a book.
Seeing a project go from broken to repaired and working.
I grew up in Dayton, Ohio, the youngest out of 5 siblings. I was always outside working on something. I started working on lawnmowers when I was about 10 years old.
Me and my son Rick have worked on lawnmowers since he's been younger. He actually took to the same protocol, I guess, that I did. He bring a lawnmower home from somewhere and I'd have to ask him, where did that come from?
Right around 16 years old, I started skipping school and stuff like that. Who pushed me the most of getting into Job Corps was my father.
Job Corps gave me some things that I didn't have before I went. I was kind of standoffish, kind of shy at that time, so I had to figure out where I fit in. Job Corps was, in a lot of ways for me, a good starting point. You had a lot of other individuals that were in the same predicament that you were, working, struggling, trying to figure out the adult life and make something of themselves. There's just a lot of different people, different personalities, different cultures. It gave me a lot of versatility when it comes to culture, different people. You may not necessarily understand exactly where they're coming from or what they're saying, or you don't know their background. When I was younger, I would just line of sight judge and things like that, and I realized there that you can't do that.
Role models I had growing up was my father, both of my grandparents.
One particular instructor took me aside and said, hey, look, if you want to do this stuff and you want to get your GED, high school diploma, this is what you need to be doing.
I considered giving up all the time. It was either me talking to my dad over the phone about giving up and him pushing me to stay, or I was up in the center director's office with John Gagan. He told me, I need to be here for me, you need to stay.
We all start out thinking that we're grown and that we can just take on the world without listening to anybody.
I mean, there was numbers of times where I was just fed up and ready to leave.
I had to encourage him to stay with it.
After going over everything with the different role models that convinced me to stay and finish out the program, I'm glad I did.
Eventually, that role model, no matter how big or small it may be, comes back into your head and says, hey, remember I told you about that.
Personally, I had a lot of staff members that took me under their wing. Listening to what they had to say, what they had to do in their life to get to where they were at. They knew how my mindset was. They know if they could get past that, they would. They made me realize there's another way.
I look at it as a challenge, and I think that a lot of these senior role models that I had looked at it as a challenge, at me as a challenge, to see how far I could get in life with what they taught me.
After months of me being in Job Corps, I took upon myself to actually help the students that were coming in.
I took the teaching position here at Job Corps because I wanted to give back what was given to me. The role models for Job Corps aren't afraid to teach it no matter how much it takes to get it in there. With all the experience in life that I've had and all the different hats that I've worn, I figured why not pass that information on? Why not let the students know that, yeah, I understand you're coming to Job Corps, you're new, everything's new for you here, but I've been in your shoes. I've been in that dormitory, I've been in them trades. So I did all this stuff, but most of it was based on coming to Job Corps. So if I can pass this information on to a student not sure about what they want to do with themselves, their lives, or how they want to get by, if I can give them a positive story and I can teach them some hand skills that they'll use the rest of their lives, then I feel like it's come full circle.
I'm Ricky Reddick. I'm a maintenance worker and I'm a Job Corps role model.
I'm Christopher Reddick Sr., CTT Facility Maintenance Instructor, and I'm a Job Corps role model.